Algebra 2. In this video, we'll be going over how to simplify rational expressions when we're multiplying and also state the restrictions. This way, you'll be able to do examples. This way, examples 1 and 2 that we do in class together will make more sense. And after that, you'll be able to do examples 3 and 4 on your own, as well as the homework for tonight. Okay, so for this problem, we're told simplify 2xy over z times 3x squared over 4yz and give the restrictions. So before doing any work, I always just like to rewrite the problem right below it, especially since it doesn't look like I have room up there in that one line. So I'm just going to rewrite it bigger so I can just do some work. Okay, so after that, I'm going to be looking at my numerator and denominator and seeing what I can cancel or reduce. So for example, I see that I've got a y in my numerator and a y in my denominator. So when that happens, I basically have y divided by y, which is just 1, so I can cancel these out. And then I also noticed that I've got a 2 and a 4. Well, they don't cancel each other out, but I can definitely reduce those. So 2 over 4 is the same thing as 1 over 2, or I can see that 2 divided by 2 is going to give me 1. 4 divided by 2 is going to give me 2. Okay, this is starting to look a little messy, so I'm going to rewrite this so that I'm going to rewrite this with everything I've got left over just to see what else I've got to do. So I've got 1x over z times 3x squared over 2z. All right, so now that I'm looking at this, I see that I can't cancel anything out, so I can just multiply these two fractions straight across. So that means I'm going to multiply the numerators of my fractions together. So 1x times 3x squared, and that's going to give me 3x cubed. And then in my denominator, I have z times 2z, and that's going to give me 2z squared. And that's my answer. Now, for the restrictions, we want to write all of the things or all of the values that y and z cannot be, so that we're able to multiply these two fractions. So, for example, in this first fraction, z cannot be 0, because if z was 0, then that fraction would be undefined. In the second fraction, I've got a 4, a y, and a z in my denominator. So again, z cannot be 0, and also y cannot be 0, because if y is 0, then we have 4 times 0 times z, and that's going to give us a 0 in my denominator, which would make this fraction undefined. So that can't happen. So these are our restrictions, and we're done. Let's go ahead and try example 1.